Okay, so this is probably gonna be a fairly boring video for the most part, but didn't really have a whole lot going on this week to video, and it's raining right now, and I didn't really have a whole lot to do today. So, well, I did, but it wasn't worth videoing. So, I did get the new web chain put in the manure spreader this week. That turned out all right. So I was hoping for tomorrow, but we're having this sprinkle, so I want the cow lot to dry back up. So probably Sunday for sure, 'cause tomorrow and Sunday are supposed to be decent again. We just had a chance of thunderstorms rolling through tonight, which we needed the rain, a ½ inch. If we get a half to 3/4 out of this, I'll be happy. That'll carry us a long ways. So back to spread manure Sunday. I'm gonna have help, so probably gonna take the mini over there to load this time because I think I could do it faster, and I can, with a littler bucket, I can load the spreader more even. So Sunday, back to spread manure. But anyway, since we are officially 20 days out from the start of Rantoul, it's getting to be very, very real time to talk about it. Actually 19 days for me, because we're convoying down on the 25th to get all set up. I think we got like 8 trucks going down, or 8 trucks and trailers going down now, all at the same shot. So that's going to be quite the cluster. But as you can see, the 19, she got her new front shoes. Obviously ended up going with Carlisle's because over the last like year, I've become a real big Carlisle fan just because of the way they run their company, and I like their tires. They're good tires. But 11/015 4 ribs, just like they were. The only difference is the Carlisles have the Firestones were squatty and they had a real wide tread pattern. The Carlisles are like the American Farmers I got on the T in the 1600. They're a taller sidewall and they run a little skinnier tread pattern. But I got new tires on it. I replaced the fuel lift pump to hopefully take care of the fuel/oil leak I had right there. And for anybody's information that was concerned, for a while there, these fuel lift pumps were no longer available from AGCO. Not because they were getting rid of them, but because the supplier they were getting them from quit making them. And it took them about 6 months to work with their new supplier to make them right because they kept making them wrong. So they're back available now. When I ordered that one, Mabel had 8 on the shelf. They're Chinese garbage like everything else, but they fixed some of the issues that the old ones had that made them leak. So hopefully that one turns out all right. So got new tires, got the new fuel pump. Other than that, it just needs a bath. It's covered in barn dust, but and then you'll probably see it's got the trickle charger on it. These damn batteries, I cannot explain them for the life of me. They've done it 3 times to me so far. You let it sit for about 2-3 months, they'll act like they're dead. Deader than a doornail. You get on it, nothing will turn on. You throw a battery charger on it. You don't even got to put it on a high charge. You put a battery charger on it at like 15 amps, just enough to tell them batteries that they're supposed to be full of magical pixies and doing something. It'll roll over like nothing. You don't even got to put the battery charger on the start setting. And then after that, it'll be fine. It's done that 3 times to me. The batteries have never physically died. They still test good. Because we have an actual load tester that says they're good. These trickle chargers we got are supposed to tell you if a battery's dead or won't take a charge. They say they're good. Cannot explain it. It's just something them batteries have done since I put them in there. I don't know. They're not dead. So, but I did put the trickle charger on there to make sure that they stay not dead. So the 19's ready to rock and roll. I went through today, serviced the 1 ton out because it was in dire need of an oil change. So that's all ready to rock and roll. Tomorrow, while I'm waiting for it to dry up, I'm going to pull the gooseneck down here and go through it because last time I pulled it, the brakes did not work. So I got to go over the brakes on that, get that sorted out, check the wheel bearings and whatnot. Other than that, that should be good to go. And really, that's all I need to do because the disc is ready to go. So the only thing I haven't decided yet is I'd really like to take this thing down there with duals on it, but I'm not too keen on hauling it with the duals on it, and I really don't want to wrestle tires around down there, but in the end, I'm probably going to talk myself into taking the duals down there with it and putting the duals on when I get down there, so we'll see how that turns out. So that's really the only thing I have yet to decide. But anyway, and I know as we're getting closer, I've had several people say that they wanted to meet me down there. And I've been trying to figure out the best way to handle that, because when I'm down there, I'm like Ricochet Rabbit, and I'm anywhere and everywhere. And it's kind of hard to nail me down in one spot for very long. So what I think I'm going to do, I think this will work. We'll see what people think down in the comments. I assume by Saturday, anybody that's going to be there is going to be there. So what I'm thinking is Saturday at probably 4:30, maybe Saturday at 4:30. I'll head over to the Oliver tent, because normally by about 4:30, the tractor display's clearing out because everybody's heading over to the poles. So it's generally pretty quiet over in that area. So Saturday at 4:30, I'll probably be over at the Oliver tent if anybody wants to come hang out for a little bit. Probably won't be for much more than like an hour, because obviously everybody's going to want to get over and watch the poles, but we'll be over there for a little bit. So that's kind of my plan. So, the other thing I got to do is I got to buy a couple more camera batteries, so I don't got to worry about taking a charger with me. I need to get that done too. So, anyway, basically just wanted to give everybody an update as far as Rantoul goes, because we're only 2.5 weeks. Yeah, next week, and then the week after, which the week after next, or not this coming Monday, but the following Monday, we're going to a tractor pull. I got to get this thing down. I got to get this thing at some point this week over and weigh it, because since we put the new tires on it, unloaded the rear, or since I got rid of the Field and Roads, put the deep treads on it, unloaded the rear tires, I have never weighed this thing to know what it weighs, because I haven't pulled it since then. So I need to figure out what this thing weighs, and depending on how much it weighs and how much I can lose or how much I need to gain, I'm probably going to slap the duals on it. But if I'm going to fit, it did pull in the 12. I doubt I lost enough weight to pull in the 10. I have a very hard time believing it. I'm probably stuck in the 12. But if I got enough leeway to put the duals on it and stay in the 12, I'm going to put the duals on it and stay in the 12. We'll see what happens. Because she just doesn't have the ass to compete in the 15, unfortunately. But then again, she doesn't have enough ass to pull in the 12 either, because the 12,000-pound farm stock is where all of the 12,000-pound hot farm guys pull, because they still have their tractor set up in such a way that they can qualify as farm stock. They just run the speed limit. So, but it'll be fun anyway. I haven't been to a pull in 2 years. Pretty sure it's been 2 years. Yeah, because last time I did it, I pulled a 1950T. So, yeah, that'll be fun. And then, obviously, the week after that, we got Rantoul. So, yeah, I guess this video is going to go up tonight, and probably won't be one tomorrow, unless I can come up with something. But Sunday we'll have another video of hopefully finishing up spreading manure, because me and a buddy are going to go over there and run 2 tractors and 2 spreaders, so should be able to knock it out. But anyway, that's where we're at for Rantoul. That's kind of a little update. So that's it for this one. We'll catch you guys on the next one.